Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we have a really special video today. We are currently in Koreatown, Los Angeles. You see all the Korean buildings behind us with all the characters. So yeah, there's a lot of Korean food to be explored in Koreatown, and we are not here alone today. We have a Koreatown and Los Angeles food expert here. Hey, Mr. Rockstar Eater.
So basically I'm Steve Cha, Rockstar Eater. I do a lot of rockin' food videos all around Los Angeles, and of course, I do know a lot about Korean food, so you are in good hands.
So yeah, we're gonna hit up 3 spots today, and the first on our list is Yangji, which is traditional Korean comfort food, and yeah, we're gonna give you a tour inside. All right, let's go guys.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. I know, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. We got Chris over there fire bending the cheese.
Actually haven't bit into it yet. It's still getting cold.
Alright guys, so our food is here. This bread looks crazy.
It sure does.
Steve, why don't you give us an introduction to everything?
Yeah, so Yangji is one of the best Korean restaurants you'll find in Los Angeles, specializing in authentic, home-style, really feel-good Korean food. And these dishes that we got today are the highlight dishes that anybody gets here, whether they're locals or tourists. So yeah, we got like the bibimbap right there on the sizzling stone pot right there, which is a very traditional Korean rice dish with a bunch of veggies that you mix around with the egg in there as well. And then you also have this one, which I'm really so excited about for you to try. This is their galbijim. The galbijim with cheese that's torched all over it.
Wow.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a giant melted marshmallow, except it's cheese.
Yeah, so it's basically the short rib, you know, like the ones
short
they
rib.
use for
Yeah.
Korean barbecue?
Yeah, I see the bones in there.
Big pieces of short rib that's tender. It falls right off the bone if you make it right. But then there's also like carrots and potatoes in there, and really delicious gravy that's all underneath. Just I mean, this thing is just phenomenal. I can't wait for you to try it.
Yeah, this is mesmerizing. Kind of looks like a Korean beef stew in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
And then right here we have the Gamjatang, which is actually part of the name of the restaurant. So Gamjatang basically means a pork neck soup, which is a very delicious, festive Korean soup that, of course, you can eat it by yourself, but I would recommend eating it with a group so that all of you can share this one big pot of the pork neck, which falls right off the bone. And they do usually have the potatoes in the bottom as well, and some veggies like the mince on it, the onions, even got some jalapeno, so it is a little bit spicy, but one of the most exciting Korean soups that you can have.
And it smells really good with all the herbs in it, and it's in a hot pot, so it's gonna stay hot the whole time you're eating. Ooh, I know this is kind of like the lighter item. Kind of looks like a salad. Should probably start with this. But this one right here caught my eye. I can't wait any longer.
You want to do that first?
I have to try this one.
Okay.
Galbi is just a Korean word for short rib, so just galbi and Jim, like if you have a friend named Jim.
Yeah, and let me help you with this, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, forget the chopsticks.
Look at that. Wow, guys, you see that?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, get plenty of cheese, and you know what I'm gonna do? Give you, these potatoes are so soft and melt in your mouth. Wow. And by the way, they do also have these rice cakes. You see the
I love rice cakes.
This is gonna melt in your mouth.
Guys, look at this rib right here. I'm just poking it ever so gently with my chopstick, and it's kind of like falling apart off the bone.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we got the galbijim, nice piping hot. Let's try this out.
Yes, let's do it. Wow. It was just as good as I remembered it when I last came.
Wow.
See, doesn't that thing just melt in your mouth?
Guys, let me know if you saw that, but I took a bite into it, put a little bit more pressure with my teeth, and that whole rib just fell off the bone. But ooh, the marinade is so delicious. The rib is nice and caramelized with like a nice sweet and spicy Korean glaze. Ooh, that's really good. It's like a sweet and spicy.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's coated with this cheese right here. Ooh, let me take a piece of the cheese. Oh my goodness. It's like sweet, savory, cheesy goodness. That's just a mouthful of flavors, guys.
Yeah, perfect way to describe it. It's great because the beef, it melts in your mouth. It's kind of like salty, sweet, and spicy at the same time.
Yeah.
Perfect combination. It's almost like candy sweet in some ways.
Yeah, kind of like a candied beef stew. It's really good.
You didn't think it would work together like that, right?
Yeah, I did not expect these flavors at all. I feel like the potatoes, the dokk, the rice cake, the carrots are there to just give the dish like that crunchy texture, soak in all the sauces from the meat juices. Ooh, Galbi-jim's a hitter. You gotta get this if you're in Koreatown for sure.
Really, one of the best Galbi-jims you'll have in LA.
There's a bunch of banchan sides, traditional Korean sides to eat with your food. So this is one of my favorite kimchi. Let's try it out. You take your pick.
Everybody's favorites. That's why I'm gonna go with it too. Oh yeah.
Nice, crunchy, refreshing, cleanse the palate. Well, I really like these ones too. These are like the fish cake, or
yeah, exactly. You'll find these in every single Korean restaurant.
You know what? I gotta eat this with rice.
You know, some people say you can't eat the rice because that fills you up. I say it takes an already delicious dish like this big meat platter and just takes it to the next level.
Yep, because like the rice kind of soaks up all the juices from the meat and all the flavor. Ooh, this is a good spice too. I'm not a huge spicy food eater, but it's kind of like that subtle spice, kind of like lingers on your tongue a little bit.
Almost like a delicious spiciness, right?
Yeah, because it's sweet. It's like a sweet and spicy. So this one also caught my eye, the Pimpin Pop
Bibimbap, yep.
Bibimbap. Ooh, there's some radish, cucumbers, carrots, beef of course, or mushroom ears here with here. Some seaweed flakes. Ooh, some veggies right here. Bean sprouts. Let's just break the yolk all over this. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Veggie goodness right there.
Yep, so you just have to mix everything.
Kind of like tossing a salad.
Exactly, like a rice salad.
Ooh, so there's some crispy rice at the bottom. The stone pot kind of like toasted the bottom of the rice. I can feel the crispiness while I'm mixing this. Ooh, let's try this out. The bibimbap. Cheers, Steve.
Cheers.
I can see why Steve called Yangji Korean comfort food. This is just a comforting dish. Has like all those Korean flavors, textures, kind of just pops in your mouth. The rice is nice and crispy on the bottom, toasted too. It's not super crispy. Sometimes crispy rice can be like almost burnt. On the top, it's like regular. On the bottom, toasted, which I like. It's really crunchy dish.
Yeah.
Kind of tastes like a fried rice salad, like with more of the fresh herbs and vegetables on top of the fried rice. Ooh, kind of like a half fried rice. It's really good though.
And definitely got to get the egg on it too.
The stone pot keeps it nice and warm. Ooh, really comforting for sure. So we got more meat, the bulgogi, and they also serve this in a sizzling plate, so it's nice and hot for us. Has some green onions on top, regular onions, and some glass noodles. So I'm used to japchae as a side, but it's just tamyeon, which is regular glass noodles. Really sticky, glutinous on the sizzling plate. Looks really good. It's kind of like family style, so let's just pick at it.
Sure.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
All right. Oh, I'm so excited. So much noodles.
So sticky. It's like the Korean spaghetti. That is different. Steve was telling me that he's never seen glass noodles on like a bulgogi platter, and it really works. It's like very soft, chewy, sweet.
It still tastes like a very real Korean dish. Yeah, so it's safe, basically. Don't you just love the feeling of these noodles in your mouth?
Yep, for sure. Very slippery. But yeah, guys, this is a bulgogi. It's like sweet, thin slices of marinated beef. Can't go wrong with bulgogi. Get the huge Gamjatang. Alright, so seems like we saved the best for last.
You cannot leave here without trying this if you have not tried it before.
I'm looking around and there's some other guests here in this restaurant that got this dish, so seems like we got the right one. Man, this bone is huge. It's taking up all the real estate in my bowl right now, so I can't even grab the soup.
It's screaming, eat me first.
Yeah, that's a huge bone. Alright, cheers. Oh, yummy. Wow.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. I'm Vietnamese, so a lot of like pho. So I kind of expect like a beef base, but it's like a pork base, kind of spicy, very herby. It has a lot of vegetables in it. It's like a deep but light taste.
Yeah.
Ooh, very comforting. Feels like a great soup to eat when you're sick.
You know, every place makes gamjatang differently. Some have soups that are a little bit lighter and some are a little bit more like a little bit thicker. Yeah, this is more of like the lighter type of broth, but I think the way you described it is actually very accurate. You know, just thin, it's very light, kind of has that pork flavor to it, and you know, the vegetables really add that nice like earthly type of taste, right?
I'm gonna go savage mode though and take this pork neck and kind of just gnaw on it.
I'm gonna go civilized mode.
All right. Wow, this is amazing. It just falls off the bone. All the flavors from the soup, I could tell it came from the pork neck being stewed in there, because it has like the residual flavor of the pork neck, and the pork is just really soft. And just like poke it with your teeth, falls apart.
So yeah, this is like a very like an occasion type of meal.
Yeah,
where you would have almost like a hot pot dish in some ways.
Thank you for introducing me to this. This is bomb. This is really good soup. I always love trying new things, new hot pots. I try a lot of Chinese hot pot, Taiwanese hot pot, shabu, Vietnamese hot pot, but never tried this pork neck Korean hot pot. It's very unique. The flavor is just like the Korean spices. You guys gotta try it.
Yeah. So as I've been saying all along, this is really one of the best traditional Korean food spots to try out in Koreatown, like really in the heart of Koreatown. So don't think that barbecue is the only way to go. Like you walk into restaurants like these and you're gonna discover a wonderful world of Korean foods to try. And if you don't know what else to get, like I said, just get what we got and you're gonna be happy, right?
Yep. I feel like I'm in some Korean mother's home and she just cooked for me. Basically kind of what happened, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Blvd score, 10 out of 10 for sure for this restaurant. The top two hitters for me though were for sure the Galbi Jim and the Gamjatang. Those two are must tries.
Yeah.
All right, on to our next spot. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we're on our next spot on this tour. We're at the City Center Food Court, and conveniently it's right across the street from our first spot. But it seems like this food court has a lot of Asian food, mostly Korean food. But we came here for Brothers Fishcake, so let's check it out.
Hello YouTube. 안녕하세요.
Alright y'all, so we're at our second spot called Brothers Fishcake, and Steve was telling me that this spot specializes in Korean street food. Yeah, like what you see here. So can you tell us a little bit about this spot?
Yeah, so it's a brand new spot that opened in this wonderful food court in the heart of Koreatown, and you will find some restaurants here and there that serves street style food, kind of like what you would find in Seoul. And this is one of the closest replicas of street style food that you'll find here in LA, and they specialize in these fish cakes that you'll find as street food all over Korea. And the reason why these fish cakes are so rockin' is that they are fresh made every single day. So there's no flour in this. All of it, or most of it I would say, is from pure white fish, like the batter that they make every single morning, and comes in different flavors. It's supposed to be a very healthy way of eating it, and also very enjoyable. So yeah, you're getting a taste of street food soul right here.
I'm glad Steve is here with me because this is a huge spread. We got a couple flavors here. We got some fish croquettes. Oh my gosh. I've never seen fish cake croquettes before. That is crazy. I love regular croquettes like at Porto's, but wow.
So this one is a spicy chicken. This one is a soy chicken.
Soy chicken.
Yes. You see the layer around it? That's actually made of fish too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So then we have the different flavors of the fish cake sticks, like fish on a stick that you can get. Perilla and vegetable.
Ooh, and we got shrimp, fish cake, and squid fish cake. that kind of sounds like counterintuitive because they're both like seafood, but it'll be interesting to try. Sausage fish cake and bacon fish cake. Woo. There's a bunch of sauce to try with. Wasabi, mustard, and ketchup. This one's already layered with sauce for us, but we have some sauces on the side right here. These are for the croquettes. Spicy sauce and honey soy sauce. Let's do the meat one. So I'll do the sausage, Steve will do the bacon.
Ooh, my type of fish cake.
All right, no sauce.
Okay, I haven't had too many fish cakes in my life, I got to admit. But I like this because it's so fat and plump.
Yeah.
There's like a chew to it.
It is so soft, like almost has like a tofu consistency, but much more oomph to it. Like it's not like flaky throughout. There's a lot of chew, like Steve was saying. This kind of reminds me of like a corn dog, but instead of the corn dog, it's fish cake on the outside. I would think that I would get like a fishy taste from the fish cake, but you don't. I'm gonna try the wasabi.
I'll do the mustard just to give it that kind of tanginess, sour taste.
Have sauce.
Yeah, you definitely need to have it with sauce.
This sauce is banging. It completely changes the trajectory of the flavors on this fish cake. It definitely needs the sauce.
It just makes it more exciting.
Yeah. I definitely feel like this is one of those places where you need the sauces.
I'm gonna be adventurous. I'll try the squid.
All right, I'll do the shrimp. All right, let's try this one.
All right.
Use ketchup for this one?
Yep, I definitely taste the squid in mine. There's like real squid pieces in here. That's so cool. You gotta go deeper, man.
So this is the shrimp. Guys, kind of reminds me of like a dim sum item, kind of like a shumai, because you bite in there and you get like nice fresh pieces of shrimp. I think this one is my new favorite out of the two that I've tried.
And I have to stress again, you got to put the sauce on it. No matter what protein or veggies you have in yours, I think the sauce really is what takes it to the next level.
But my favorite is the wasabi sauce. It's like a creamy wasabi, almost like if you guys have had like creamy avocado sauce, but with wasabi. All right, so perilla, Steve was telling me, is kind of like a leaf? Perilla leaf?
Yeah, kind of like a mint leaf in some ways.
All right, let's try it out. I got the veggie one, I'm not gonna lie. I much prefer my proteins with the shrimp and the hot dog, but same texture, same flavors. But if you guys are vegetarians, not vegan because there's fish in here, you guys can get the vegetable ones.
Dude, just put it in the wasabi sauce, you'll be fine. Yeah,
for sure, that wasabi sauce is killer. There's not only fish cake here, there's fish balls and croquettes, so let's just grab a piece of fish ball.
By itself or with the sauce?
I'm gonna do this one by itself. I always try to taste it pure.
I love the crunch.
They're like fish cake poppers. Like there's a really nice crisp to the outer shell. Look at this. I would say they're like mini fish ball chicken nuggets. Really like pop in your mouth. Or like popcorn chicken.
Exactly, something you would want to order at McDonald's, right?
It's all about the texture. It's nice, light, crisp on the outside. And you bite into it, it's really spongy from the fish cake. Kind of like fish sticks in a way.
Yeah.
But more spongy.
No.
I'm gonna use the wasabi sauce, that's my favorite.
Me too.
It's the best sauce. Yeah, that wasabi sauce is no joke.
I feel that wasabi sauce is a winner on everything. You just have to experience it. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. You would think that it'd be kind of spicy because wasabi is spiced with horseradish, but it's very creamy. It's like a creamy wasabi. Croquettes. I'm gonna choose the mozzarella one.
You go with the mozzarella, I'll go with the spicy chicken.
So I'm gonna go with like the honey spicy sauce with this mozzarella.
I'll do the soy. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. It's like, it's thick. Yeah, it's a thick sauce.
All right, mozzarella.
That's incredibly flavorful.
That sauce, ooh, really spicy. It's hitting me, but very thick. Kind of like a very spicy sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, these croquettes, they're like layered with the fish cake, so it's not like the regular consistency of like a regular croquette with the potato. It's really chewy.
Yeah, yours has cheese. Mine has chicken. You know, it almost kind of reminds me of like a chashu ball at a dim sum restaurant.
Like,
yeah, you know how inside there's like the filling?
Like the pork, but then this one has chicken. Soy chicken.
Like soy sauce?
So I'll do
more soy?
The honey soy, some more soy.
Okay, I'll do the spicy sauce. Oh, actually not too much, not too much.
Well, it's good.
It's kind of sweet.
This one, since it has the soy in there, I don't think it needs more soy, but really good, juicy pieces of like minced chicken. Steve was right, it kind of tastes like char siu bao, but with chicken, and it's just like a spongier chew.
Honestly, I've never had fish cake experience like this one before. At least not in LA. I feel like I'm in Asia somewhere right now.
I've never had Korean street food. It's really interesting, I like it.
Yeah, it makes you want to travel to Korea, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go together sometime.
Yep, that's on my bucket list for sure.
Okay.
Korea, so yeah guys. I call this like the Korean hot dog on the stick. You know the hot dog on the stick at the malls? This is the Korean version and it's very good. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 DVW score. All the flavors were amazing. Had a very nice crunch to all of them. I dig Korean fish cake. Solid.
And you guys gotta try it too if you want to eat some of the most amazing Korean street style food in Los Angeles right here.
Just the sauce alone, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. You guys gotta come here just to try the sauce, especially the wasabi sauce.
Yep.
And the spicy sauce too. Those are the top two for me. So on to our third and last place. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's been a full day of eating. I actually got a little smudge on this shirt and just as I was noticing it, I noticed how nice the shirt was. But yeah guys, this is the Cuts curved hem in sage. Very classic colorway, and I'm also wearing their orange shorts right now for the summertime. But yeah, it's almost 100 degrees out in Los Angeles right now, and we've been going to spot, but shirts keep me nice and cool. Love Cuts shirts. So if you guys want to purchase one, the code is DVW10 for 10% off of your own Cuts order, and yeah, highly recommend it. So yeah, link down below. Alright DVW fam, so we're at our third and last spot called Hanshik Express. This spot is pretty cool. I've never seen anything like it, really. Kind of like if you guys have been to a Panda Express, like a Chinese food, fast food restaurant, but it's Korean fast food. And I know you guys heard of bento boxes in Japanese cuisine for, you know, quick Japanese food. These are called doshirak boxes. So we got the biggest one, the combo C. Got a little bit of everything to taste for you guys, but make sure you guys keep watching because we got their signature whole fried chicken coming up soon. So why don't you tell us what we got, Steve?
Yeah, so these doshirak boxes are kind of like bento boxes. You can choose 3 different sizes, but I would recommend go with the largest size, which is C. So for $20, you can get 8 different high quality selections. And this is different from Panda Express in the sense that you're gonna get some really high quality chef-driven food that is Korean, although it does have some international influences too. But yeah, you get everything from short ribs to pork belly to even these nice like, you know, salad mixes and potato salad and all that. So yeah, this is really the hot spot for Asian fast food in LA.
That's what I noticed when just looking at the food. It's not like your typical, nothing against Chinese food, fast food spot. I love Chinese food, but there's just something about the colors and the food just pops. It just looks like it's very fresh. So without further ado, let's try out some of the food. Ooh, Steve's got the right idea. The Korean fried chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one has some sauce on it for us already.
Every time I see fried, I'm going for it right away.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. It's really fresh, right?
Ooh, that little sauce on top, it's like a thin glaze, not too much, but ooh, really crispy on the outside, and on the inside is just really fresh. Chicken is really soft. Ooh, there's some heat to that too.
Yeah. Basically like fried chicken nuggets, but with kind of like a sweet and sour sauce, I think.
Yeah. Oven roasted brisket right here. Thin slices. This was a pretty popular item. Let's try it out. Okay.
Yeah, I like a kind of has a peppery taste to it.
Surprising, because when I think of brisket, I think of like Korean barbecue brisket. Well, this is kind of like a American style brisket. Yeah, has a nice layer of fat on it. Ooh, so you guys have tried beef bulgogi, but this is pork bulgogi. All right.
Well, it's sweet. I mean, that's how bulgogi is supposed to taste like.
Yeah, very sweet. A little bit fattier than beef. Juicier. Ooh, let's wash it down with some of this fried rice, Korean fried rice.
Yeah, the chicken fried rice.
The grains are really thick, spongy, glutinous. Ooh, so this is a beef pork pancake.
Fried gyoza. Crunchy.
That's juicy. like a hamburger meat with pork, beef, and has some like scallions, vegetable in there. There's like a little potato salad right here. Try it out.
The potato salad is almost kind of like the Western kind of touch that they put inside of it.
Yeah.
So once again, this isn't like very traditional Korean. You'll find some, but this has a lot of like other Asian and some European influences that go in here. So you're gonna always find something very exciting on this menu.
Good catch, like Steve was saying. I would say it's a bit fusion. It actually says fusion on the front. Has a lot of different flavors. Another one that I would say is not really traditional is this tomato cheese salad right here.
Yeah. You gotta have your healthy stuff too.
Refreshing, nice, sweet cherry tomatoes just pops into your mouth. You know what I really want to try though?
What do you want to try?
Ooh, I love these little boiled eggs right here.
Yeah.
Definitely tastes like that sweet soy Taiwanese style braised egg.
Yep.
Really good. Definitely get the seed because it's bang for your buck. You'll get full with great quality food, guys. Feels like this came straight out of a Korean drama.
That's interesting.
It's very unique. Haven't had a Korean fast food before.
Actually, Korean fast food is very hard to find in LA.
It's kind of like a hidden gem, I would say, because I didn't even know these type of spots existed. I've been to Filipino fast food like Jollibee, Chinese food, of course, even Japanese bento boxes, but never Korean bento boxes. Doshirak. So yeah, let's move on to the fried chicken. Look how juicy that is.
I know. Incredible, isn't it?
Look how juicy that is. Super juicy. Alright y'all, so the last dish is here, their main dish according to Rockstar Eater right here. Their whole fried chicken. They put a whole hen in the fryer.
Woo, 25 minutes.
Guys, for 25 minutes, yeah, this is fire. Still steaming. Looks super crispy and juicy. Rockstar Eater did the honors for us, so just gonna take one piece. There's some sauces too. Gonna try the skin. Let me try a piece of the skin. It looks super crispy.
Dude, that's like the best part. I'm telling you, man.
Crispy the skin is.
Look at it.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
That whole thigh right there. And there's some salt and pepper too that Rockstar Eater is putting on the chicken. All right. I'm gonna take a piece of the skin. That's so crispy. Oh my gosh.
It comes out piping hot. You see that steam?
Oh my gosh.
See how juicy it is too?
How's that drumstick?
That drumstick is fantastic. It is as juicy as it gets.
Okay. So, guys, so you know the drumstick is gonna be juicy, the thigh, but how you really judge a fried chicken
by the breast
is how juicy the breast is, because that's usually the driest part. So I got a piece of white meat right here. What is this, like a mayo sauce? Try what kind of sauce this is. It's like a honey Dijon mustard. Ooh. That breast is extremely juicy and soft, succulent. This is amazing fried chicken. I don't know why Koreans make fried chicken so good. I love Korean fried chicken. Korean fried chicken is no joke. KFC actually stands for Korean fried chicken.
You're right. And you know, in Seoul, this is a popular street food actually.
Oh yeah? Whole fried chicken?
On the streets of Korea, they have the whole hen. They deep fry it and they serve it like that on the street.
Oof.
Yeah, would you like to order that if you're in Korea?
Man, if it's better than this, I can only imagine, because this is amazing. DVW score for this whole fried chicken right here, 20 out of 10. But just for the restaurant alone, I give it like a 9 out of 10. Very unique, convenient, great prices.
So yeah, basically if you want fast food done Korean style, the best of its kind in LA, this is your spot right here.
Yep.
Look how juicy that is. That is no joke. It sounds like a long time they're deep frying it, but I assure you it's not gonna dry up. All that juice is retained in this frying process. So you get meat that's extremely juicy, but then on top you get like airy crispiness, which is characteristic of Korean fried chicken, that airy crispiness, which makes it so good.
All right guys, so that is it for our tour of Los Angeles Korean food, hidden gems, awesome eats with our expert right here, Mr. Rockstar Eater. Thanks for coming on to the show. Make sure to check out his channel. He does a lot of rockin' food adventures all over the world as well. So yeah guys, anything else you want to say to the DVW fam?
Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel.
Yep, make sure you guys like this video, comment down below for some recommendations you have for us, and subscribe to Rockstar Eater and DVW Food Vlogs. Deuces.